Hey, what's going on, Trev? Welcome to my channel. So, it's going to be one of them crazy Matrix Talk videos once again. So yeah, whatever just comes out in the message, we just go with it, right? So, interesting fact. I don't know. Well, this was happening since 2020 still, but it's funny how like it's getting to so-called winter, right? So, because it's coming to winter now, the flu's going around supposedly, right? So, what was it? I got a message saying, "Oh yeah, you haven't had your like flu shot or whatever," even though I've never had a flu shot and that. Yeah. So I was like, well, that's a bit interesting. Like I don't know if it's age or whatever, because I know maybe that's just showing, like, started to get up there with the age and all that, because they like to start giving out the flu jabs and that to the older people in it. So it shows getting up there, like 34 years of age and that. And they're trying to dose man up. So anyway, so one thing that kind of interested me was, right, how trying to book a doctor's appointment these days, yeah, it's not impossible, but it's just very difficult, innit, yeah? It's not how it used to be, innit, yeah? And it's very hard, like, you have to wait weeks and shit for an appointment, right? But, like, these times, you can get, like, a flu jab, like, within, like, if you booked in for a flu jab, they'll have you in within the next few days, right? And it's the same with what happened in 2020, yeah? Listen, they was having people lining up and this and that, and I even saw some buildings and shit where they had space that they was opening up, and they had people lining up and just jabbing them up as well, innit? So it's like, right, okay, so that's something quite interesting. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. And then, oh yeah, that's it. And I spoke to a few people, right? Because yeah, like these times, I ain't saying too much in it. I'm just like, 2020 was my thing. Well, I was one of them ones running around trying to share information and all that. But like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water in it. So I was one of them ones trying to run around and share information, going protesting and blah blah blah, doing the whole ins and out, literally burning myself out all 2020 and shit. And then, so yeah, anyway, kind of drifting. So yeah, I spoke to a few people and that, and it was like, oh yeah, I got my flu jab done. Yeah, and I'm feeling hella rough and that. And I'm like, mate, like, did you need it in the first place? Like, that's why you have like an immune system and that, yeah. No, it's not like, it's not even funny. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at people in it. Like, it's just like I've got this nervous kind of laugh in it. Like, so yeah, man. Right now is the time to be kind of boosting your immune system, if anything. Like, I don't know, the last couple weeks, no, the last week or so, even like today, it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to just focus on taking better care of the vessel, should we say, man. Yeah, the gym routine's kind of going down is good, but you've got to be really aware and mindful of what you're putting into your body, right? Because living in the city is very challenging, should I say, because trying to get real food is a challenge in itself, because most of the things that are in supermarkets are all GMO and all garbage, right? And then most of the fruit and veg is just sprayed with bullshit. So everything is literally contaminated right about now. It's just mad. So yeah, that's why it's like, it's like virtual reality, should we say? Like, how you doing? Like, music is the way to the soul, I swear that. And I love that, I've got to shout out all the people that you know, busk and yes, do live music, like, I don't know, at train stations and that, man. And music is the way to the soul, I swear to God. Like, and it draws in the crowd, and like music has messages in it, you know, like, and that's another, it's a frequency, innit? Music is a frequency, and that's another thing that popped up as well. Bells, like, we don't see, no, like, back in the day, they used to have like a lot of bells on like towers and churches and stuff. We still see them now in churches, but there used to be more of them, and obviously they've taken them down over the centuries because they have a certain frequency, right? And it's like a gong has a certain frequency, so if you're going to like gong bath, it's really sound healing. Moving forward, yeah, the healing methods are going to be sound energy, because the sound energy, yeah, anyway, look, the universe operates in energy, frequency and vibration. Sound, energy, frequency and vibration. So we're going to start using them to heal, like anything can be healed through them three things: energy, frequency and vibration, right? And like all food has a certain frequency and vibration to it. Like junk food, yeah, the vibration of it is going to be very low. So if you're putting that in your body, it's going to start bringing you down, and then your vessel is not going to be working at optimum, right? So if you're eating more live organic food, your vessel is going to be operating at more high vibrational level, because the food is still alive and it's good. Anything that comes from Mother Earth is good for you, innit? That's why they're just trying to feed everyone all this garbage. And I think, you know what, this is just my analysis, right? I think it's more of the 90s, because I'm a 90s baby, innit? I was born in 1990, innit? And in the 80s and stuff, like in the 90s, that's when you started seeing McDonald's and all the kind of processed food starting to come heavily around, should I say. I know it was done before then, right? But I just remember as a kid, it's like, oh yeah, McDonald's and all the... What is going on here, mate? Yeah. Anyway, with McDonald's and cereal and shit, I remember going to the supermarket and just remember looking as a kid, and you just walking, even happening now, but like it's more I'm more mindful now, innit? Like the colours and that are there to draw you in, innit? Yeah, don't be fooled. It's like the city life, yeah? The city life with all the flashing lights, music and all that. That's how they draw people in. But once you're here, it's like, look, there's like flashing lights and lights everywhere in the city, right? That's why they say the city never sleeps and shit, because the frequency and energy behind the city is not good, if that makes sense. It's like the cities don't rest, like energy wise, right? They're constantly going. It's like as soon as you go to the countryside, it's like everything closes by a certain time, but you come to the city and everything's 24 hour and shit, innit? But that's how they draw you in with flashing lights and because yeah, it draws your attention in, but then that's the way they kind of get your soul sucked in. But anyway, yeah, moving on. Yeah, I remember being a kid, going to the supermarket and you're seeing all the colourful fucking cereals and all the colourful sweets and all this, and it's like, oh, as a kid, oh yeah, this and that. I don't know, I'm just taking it as a sign, like right now may be a time for like herbs and spices. Like honey, lemon, ginger, garlic and stuff is good for this season right now. So yeah, just remember being a kid and walking down the cereal aisle. Oh yeah, I want this cereal, Cocoa Pops and this and that. And these times, listen, the toys that we used to get in the cereal, yeah, as kids was mad. Like you would get proper toys in the cereal, innit? So when I'm seeing my kids, well, a few years ago, like when they was smaller, with the cereal and that, I was like, raw, okay, so like their job's already done, in it, like with the marketing, you know. Like I'll say it's more aimed at like the more aimed at like the 90s, should I say. Like it started coming out in like, I don't know, like the 80s or whatever, but then it started going full on in like the 90s, because that's when the 80s and 90s, that's when you had a lot of the artificial food coming out, like a lot of processed foods and a lot of the gaming systems, right? Like I was born, I'm the 90s baby, innit? So I don't know, like Nintendo and all that was already out in it. So that's another way they kind of grab your attention to kind of another way to just distraction, right? But I had the balance, so I was inside and outside. But I think it's Gen Z? I don't know, is it Gen Z, who's born in the late 90s, 2008 onwards. They were fully born into like technology, right? And it's noticeable, man. It really is noticeable. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying about with the processed foods and the colour and the lights and stuff, even with McDonald's, listen, the toys and stuff that we used to get, yeah, the toys and stuff that we used to get like in the McDonald's was mad. Like you used to get like Tamagotchis and like proper toys, and it's like, no, like these people, like the kids these days, even though McDonald's is just shit, it's not even food, like it's people, like don't think not. That's why they promote hot dogs and burgers so much, because you can grind up anything, add a bit of salt and pepper to it, and you don't even know what it is. But don't be fooled. McDonald's is not cow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not cow, innit? You got all the scraps, all the scraps go into it. But yeah, man, McDonald's and most of the fast food chains, like, yeah, don't think not. They're human and shit that's being pumped into them. Don't think not. And they make it, that's like 100% profit. You're charging people for the funeral. Like, listen, you literally got to pay in life and death in this system, right? Fucking hell. Like a funeral, like looking like 5 to 10 bags, yeah? And then they literally can make profit. They're literally making profit out of anything. But yeah, McDonald's, yeah, I try to avoid that at all costs, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not no saint, but it's not good food, man. It's not good food. But yeah, with that's how they kind of roped us in. With like I said, the flashing lights and the colours and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, come to McDonald's, you get a toy and da 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 da. And it's like, as a kid growing up, we would get a decent toy going McDonald's, right? So it's like, oh yeah, I want to go to McDonald's to get a toy, fucking Pokemon. Well, I can't remember. Listen, they used to have some sick ass toys in McDonald's back in the day, I swear to God. And then it's like, now these days, kids want to go to McDonald's, and it's like, dude, they go in McDonald's, like, obviously it's fast food in it, but like these times I used to go because of the toy mainly. And it's like, you used to not even getting a toy, you used to just getting crap. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Everything is just weird. Like, yeah, it's just falling apart. It's just so frustrating. It's taking so long, so long. And it's like, what was something? Yeah, the way society is these days, like literally, they're just literally working people to death and shit, innit? Like, people are working twice as hard for way less. Like, none of it makes sense to me. None of it has ever made sense to me. And it's like, it's getting more and more noticeable, right? It's like, dude, like, these times, people, like, I don't know, in the 50s, yeah, you could work, yeah, go to work, you could buy a house, get a car, get married, have like 6 kids and shit, and still be doing all right and get an odd holiday and that these days, yeah. Bruv, these days, yeah, people are literally living paycheck to paycheck. Bruv, this is not how people are meant to live. Yeah, this is, in a way, it's like modern day slavery. Like, the price of everything's high, yeah? The bills are high, food prices are high, and I'm not high enough, yeah? But no, on the reals, yeah, it's a joke. Like, it just don't make sense. People are working. Listen, when people say work harder, no, what's the saying? Hard work pays off, yeah? That is a lie. Listen, in some cases, yeah, but most cases, nah. Listen, some people work their arse off in like a big chain company, yeah? Tesco's or Sainsbury's. People have spent decades there, and bruv, they're still just living paycheck to paycheck. If you're self-employed, yeah, and you put the graft in, there's bread to be made, right? But like, these big companies, they don't care about you. So make sure you're putting your health first, because your health, physical, mental, and spiritual health is more important. Because to them, you're irreplaceable. So be mindful of where you're spending your time, because time is something that you can't get back. And yeah, people are literally wasting time, and that's why there's so many distractions. TikTok, terrible invention, man. Terrible. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man, I just get a bad vibe from going on there. Everyone's different, innit? But it's a big time waster, innit? It's like fucking I think my son sent me something, so I was like, yeah, let me download it just to quickly see what's going on. But I ended up spending like 15-20 minutes on there just scrolling and doing fuck all. I was like, you know what, yeah, I can't have this app because it's not productive. Like, it's not, for me anyway. Like, each to their own. Not saying it's not informative to a certain degree, but yeah, man, yeah, it's long. But yeah, this 3D realm is getting more and more frustrating, and more. If you've been conscious for a while, yeah, you'll see how frustrating it is, because we're not meant to live like this. We're really not meant to live like this. Like, the way the system and all that is set up. Yeah, it's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But things are changing, very slowly. And even like I'm saying, with like, everything is just so artificial. Everything is literally artificial. The food's artificial, the air, the water. Everything is just artificial. Everything is just artificial. It's like, yeah, we are actually living in like a simulation, man. But we're kind of breaking out the simulation, but they're trying to keep us in the simulation. It's like, dude, like, I don't know, man. It's just very frustrating. What else? Yeah, it's trying to take better. It's just about trying to just do what's right for you, man. Because not everyone's gonna get it. Your experience or what you're going through or the choices that you make. Like, you've got to do things for you, yeah, nobody else, because yeah, it's your life to live, man. But yeah, it's very, yeah, I don't know, man. There's some little street art. You can't even see it, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we just got to just go with the flow. Yeah, and things are changing and stuff. It's even like the music, like I was saying before, about it being a frequency and programming, like drill music. Dude, it's programming your mind to like murder people and shit. It's not really productive, is it? And another interesting fact is, music-wise, there's not going to be many legends going forward. Yeah, like going forward, like there's not going to be many legends going forward, because they're not really promoting much, you know. So that should be interesting. And another thing is, yeah, don't be getting sidetracked with all this Diddy malarkey, because everyone's, oh yeah, P Diddy this, P Diddy that. Dude, bad guy's been doing that for the longest. Like, it's nothing new, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Wait until they find out, like, people that's in up there, like, he's just yeah, he's just like he's just, yeah. It's just another distraction. That's what I'm saying. There's so many distractions going on right now, and yeah, just trying not to get caught up with all that too much anyway. But anyway, gang, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon anyway. Make sure you are taking care of yourself and that, and I'm gonna speak to you guys soon. Peace, love, and that, Trav.